Hey guys, listen up, and I'm going to tell you the story about the day I met Bob Dylan. So funny. Yep, it's a great story. The year 1998, back it up. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. Been a fan since I was a kid. At one point, I memorized like the verses of all his songs, Positively 4th Street, Desolation Row, which has like, 132 verses or something like that. Knew every one of those. Such a fan that I named my son after him. My dad always called Bob Dylan Bob Dylan. You know, people I think just love to purposely mispronounce his name when they don't really care for him, you know. I don't like that nasally singing. Well, I do. You know, I love when people always go, you know, if he wasn't Bob Dylan, people would boo him off the stage for that nasal, whiny singing. Yes, they probably would. But he is Bob Dylan, and that's why it's iconic. And it's not really about the singing as much as it is about the music, the lyrics. The man is a genius. Anyway, I'm at the LAX airport there in Los Angeles, and I'm not really paying attention because I'm in a hurry, make sure I got stuff. But I look up, and I think it's Bob Dylan right in front of me, like right in front of me, going through security. And I'm kind of doing the, you know, and then I realize it really is. It's him. It's him in front of me. I'm like freaking out. That's my personal hero. I wanted to say something, but I was scared. So I just quietly watch him go through. We go through security, and he goes to the gate next to mine. He's sitting over there by himself. He's not even with an entourage. That was the other weird thing. By himself, no entourage. And I'm sitting over there thinking, should I go say something? I really want to go say something. I want to go say, you know, I want to meet my hero. But at the same time, you don't want to meet your hero because what if they're a dick and they blow everything? Like, what if I say, hi, Mr. Dylan, I'm a huge fan. Go away. Oh, you know, so I was a little bit scared. So I finally got up the courage and reached into my bag, and I had I had a notepad from the hotel I was staying in, and I said, you know, I don't mean to bother you. I'm a huge fan. I'm a stand-up comic. I tour all over the country, but I'm just such a big fan that I named my son after you, and I was wondering if I could get an autograph. Okay, here's where it gets great, just great. This is total Bob Dylan. This is probably, now that I'm thinking about it, telling this story, this is like just iconic Dylan stuff. So anyway, I say, huge fan, can you know, can I get an autograph from my son? And he goes, sure. So I handed him a pen and paper, and he goes like this. He goes to write, and he pauses. And he pauses for a strange amount of time. He pauses long enough to make it awkward, just very awkward. And then he goes, how do you spell it? What do you mean, how do you spell it? It's your name. I named him after you. Then he just looks up again and he goes, it's a joke. And then he wrote, to Dylan, best wishes, Bob Dylan. So I brought her home. I put it in the album, one of my favorite albums of all times of his. And now it's framed and hangs in the house. Bob Dylan zinged me. He zinged me. He got me. He knew that was an awkward moment. He knew what he was doing. He knew that he was playing a weird kind of mind game trick on me. and it's awesome. Makes it even better. So that's my Bob Dylan story. That's the day I met Dylan. That's the day he signed his autograph to my son Dylan, and I'll cherish this thing forever. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your other friends. Share it with your Dylan friends. And maybe one day Dylan will see this, and I'd love to hear. Well, I'm sure he doesn't remember. He does not remember. You know what, though? He might. That would be awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.